Audrey Crake and Allison Kingery are recent college graduates and two of Illinois' newest teachers.
Yes, it is very rewarding. I go home at the end of the day and I feel like, yes, I felt like I've taught them something and I feel like they are having fun.
They are starting at a time many schools desperately need educators.
Through my student teaching, just watching these children learn and gain all this knowledge and knowing that I was the person able to give them their knowledge is just such a great feeling.
Audrey and Allison earned high grades at Eastern Illinois University and gained experience as student teachers. However, the state's certification process nearly derailed their dreams.
It took me 8 tries to pass the test, and finally, January of 2024, I passed the test. So it was a rocky road.
It took me 7 tries.
Prospective elementary teachers in Illinois must score a 240 on the Early Childhood Education Content Exam to earn their license. More than 1,200 people took the test between 2022 and 2023, but less than half passed on their first attempt, and only 62% passed after multiple tries.
I felt like the test questions were nothing that would help you in the classroom. I felt like every time I didn't pass a test, I didn't know what to go back to study.
It was just very difficult to pass and to prepare for it.
Not to mention the costs can add up. Audrey and Allison say they each spent about $1,000 on the exams, which are administered at regional offices of education.
There are low pass rates in several tests, and we've had many students leave here in tears over the years, and it's a horrible feeling.
Regional Superintendent Dr. Kyle Thompson says candidates with great grades, great reviews, and great letters of support are getting discouraged by the exam.
When you don't pass one of these tests, they don't let you know what you miss. You don't get to find out which ones you miss. You can't study to improve next time.
Thompson says it took him 5 times to pass the exam early in his career, and he says these days some candidates are leaving Illinois to get licensed.
100 multiple choice questions is not going to be the determining factor in whether or not someone is going to be a good teacher.
The Illinois State Board of Education says it has approved moving forward with a review of the Early Childhood Education Content Exam because of the concerns, and that could result in a new passing score. ISB says it has also asked for a flex option for the test that offers an alternative assessment for candidates who are close to passing. And last year, ISB approved its vendor to offer 1 free practice exam per candidate.
Nobody wants to lower the standard, but we need the test to be evaluated. We need to make sure the questions are applicable to teaching early childhood students.
ISB says colleges and universities in Illinois are required to develop their educator preparation programs using the same standards on which the content exams are developed. And ISB says it works with educator prep programs to make sure they are aligned. Still, some states have stopped requiring teacher licensure tests as they realize the tests can be considered a barrier.
The whole system needs to be reevaluated, and it needs to happen quicker. The more people and the more groups and entities that demand the change, the faster change will happen, and that's been proven over time.
And while getting certified in Illinois is a cause for celebration for new educators like Audrey and Allison,
I'm very excited for it. I know even with the struggles of the test, it's definitely worth it.
sharing their story could help others achieve their teaching dreams.
Because I know there is a lot of teachers that are wanting and willing to be teachers, but they just can't pass this test, so they are having to fall back on something else. Something definitely needs to be changed.